They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music? Or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head-on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
Mac, I know we're not a defensive player. We got to put up a better effort than that, buddy. It looked like he tried to take a charge. Like he thought he was playing basketball.
He's trying to get a rough.
Maybe I got to roughing the passer. Ah!
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Jukes original show presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. New Heights is a show that is fully clinched. That's right. We are in the playoffs, baby.
Yeah,
Playoffs.
Playoff episodes coming at you. Fully clinched.
And fully untrapped.
No.
We'll get to that
That'll make
later.
sense later. Yeah.
You already know. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Jason repping the University of Cincinnati Bearcats hat. You see him over there back in the Conference USA days. New Heights comes to you every single Wednesday. Subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show. That's with one S. And visit homage.com/New Heights. Check out all of the merch and the fun stuff we got, but the best is yet to come, baby. What's coming up on the show, Jason?
Well, we got a great episode as always.
As
we're going to
always.
recap both of our games. We're going to talk about a wild Week 15 of games, including Vikings comeback from unprecedented amount of points. We got the Patriots, little lateral roulette down there in Vegas going on.
What are we doing?
And we'll also look ahead to our next week's games as well. But first, as always, new news.
New news.
There it is. Still the #1 sports podcast on Apple and Spotify. Man, thank you to all you guys who tune in. Trav, do you also feel that the support is becoming greater? For me, at the stadium,
It's crazy.
It's been outrageous. The
It's
amount
been
of
crazy.
people don't say "Go Birds" to me anymore. They just say "New Heights."
New Heights.
I'm telling you, and it's not.
It's crazy.
I think it's been more too because I've been playing a bunch of road games, and even the workers at the stadiums,
Everywhere.
the fans in the stands, everybody mentions the show. And I guess we don't realize it, but there's a lot of you guys that tune in each and every week.
And a wide variety of different people. Like, this is a melting pot of people that we're getting that are tuning in here. We're getting
Melting
kids,
pot of
we're
fans.
getting, you know what I mean? This is crazy.
It's really, really cool to see the appreciation. Love the shout outs. Keep them coming. Trav, you
Please keep
said
'em coming.
you told me you saw some more signs in the stands.
It was, there had to have been 5 to 10 signs, New Heights signs in the stands in Houston. It was awesome. And don't think I don't see them, guys. I'm just locked in and can't really, I don't know, what is it, get involved with what's going on in the stands. I'm more locked in on the field, but I definitely see the stands. I definitely see all of the signs, and it's awesome, man.
To get your
got some
attention,
good
it
ones.
must be pretty big.
The Big Eddie's making it's making a push, man. I didn't think people were going to jump onto the Big Yeti,
Big Yeti's the
like
best
they
in the
have,
game.
man. It's
Well-
so funny.
All right, but keep it PG, Big Yeti. All right. We can't tell you how much we appreciate it, and to show some appreciation, we're going to get to our fan mentions of the week. Last week, we talked about renaming the NFL awards, and one of the awards that we had an idea for was the Coach of the Year award being renamed the Andy Belichick or the Bill Reed award.
Bill Reed.
Bill Reed. And, of course, you guys, lickety-split, come at us with some images, and you guys did not disappoint.
No,
Ryan Himes on Twitter came at us with a little mock-up, which my favorite part of the mock-up actually was the trophy being just a Hawaiian shirt.
The Hawaiian shirt.
Because, I mean, man, that is an Andy Reid staple. The only way it might have been more Bill Reed would have been if it was a Hawaiian cutoff hoodie. You know what I mean? You got to kind of cross it over. But I definitely appreciate the Bill Belichick with the mustache.
The stash is hilarious, man.
Yeah.
He's got to grow that thing out, man. We just got to see it one time.
Hopefully he feels inspired by some of these pictures, including this next one from Rob J. Williams.
Maybe not after this week.
Yeah, this one was actually terrifying. Rob, I don't know how you made this.
If he sketched that is absolutely impressive. To be able to kind of put that, like that's what you saw when you heard Andy Reid and Bill Belichick combination. Like this is what you saw.
For those of you listening on podcasts who can't see these images right now, I highly recommend to look at them because it's hard to describe. The best thing I can probably come to is like a unibobber crossed with I don't even know Colonel Sanders. I don't know. I mean, it's an out there type photograph, and it's very intimidating. He would probably.
It was a quick turnaround too. That was like the fastest. That was like the first reply.
Yeah,
that was it. These are some. These are some detailed drawings. Yeah. This is impressive. I want to know how the heck he made this.
We might reach out to you, Rob, for further illustrations if we need them, because that was pretty good.
We're going to introduce a new topic here called Broback, another new segment that we're going to do here, and it's where we can get into some throwback stories about our brotherhood. You guys seem to enjoy us talking about how our Thanksgiving stories and a bunch of other ones from our childhood.
Family show.
You know, the holiday spirit and everything. You just got some Christmas gifts from teammates. I played Santa Claus in my locker room as well and got some gifts for some guys. You were rocking the flip-flops and the new Louis Vuitton duffel bag.
That's right.
Which I thought in my lifetime I was never going to see.
Well, you weren't going to see it.
Well, when it's a gift, it can happen. You
weren't going to see the Louis Vuitton bag in your lifetime, but you did. And you can thank Jalen Hurts. One of the cool things about receiving a gift, and especially in like an NFL locker room, is a lot of times that gift is, specific to the person giving it. Jalen Hurts is a stylish guy. Last year he gave us the Jordans. Those came in handy. I would have never had the red and blacks at the playoff game last year without my man Jalen Hurts. Now I got a Louis Vuitton bag. Jalen is really pumping up my my fashion repertoire. Yeah, my swag is
you have
my
no
swag bar
choice.
is going up. No, but that's one of the cool things, I think
before you know you'll be dressing up for game day, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, let me tell you, the Louis bags, they're nice. I unzip that thing. They're heavy duty. They're not skimping on any of the materials. So
they do it right over there at LV.
Yeah, well,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts hooked us all up. But yeah, back to the Jalen obviously gave us the Jordans last year, the Louis Vuitton bag this year. Carson gave us shotguns. The next year was Yeti coolers.
Do you have a shotgun?
I never thought I would own a gun. I own a shotgun, thanks to courtesy of Carson Wentz. Yeah, it's engraved with my name and number on it.
Ooh!
And you know what? I've been skeet shooting with it, and it is a great time. So thank you to my man Carson.
That's a hell of a gift.
But that's what I mean. That's what's cool about an NFL locker room. You have guys from all over the country. You got Carson Wentz from North Dakota. You got
somewhere there.
Yeah, I mean, I know he went to North Dakota.
Is there a difference between North and South Dakota? Or is it just?
I mean, it's the Dakotas. I don't think it's. I think at one point somebody just got upset about like a chili cook-off and said, "That's it, we're great in the South."
was definitely a chili cook-off.
But all these guys, everybody's got, different interests and likes and things that they want to, that are specific to them. And around the holidays and everything like that, the gifts that you get, like, I don't care that I have a Louis bag, but I think it's pretty cool that I got a Louis bag that Jalen Hurts gave me. So I'm going to wear that thing all over the place.
Nice, man. That's good.
What about you?
Right,
You got any good teammate gifts? I know quarterback offensive line is a very traditional
standard.
Yeah. Do you guys does Pat give you gifts? Do you guys?
I can't remember if Pat gets everybody gifts. I know he definitely gets the O-line, like the dope gifts. And I can't remember what he gave him last year, but I think this year we'll find out this week.
Okay.
So maybe be fun to talk about that next week. But I always try and get everybody something.
Yeah.
So this year I got everybody bear bricks. Jason, do you know what a bear brick is?
Actually, I just found out what a bear brick is.
Nice.
I don't know, but I know what it looks like. I don't know why it's a thing or what.
It's just a collector's item.
That's it?
It's a collector's item. Yeah, it's a collector's item.
So it's like a Beanie Baby?
It's like a piece of art. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
It's a bigger Beanie Baby. I have a few of them around the house. I kind of use them as decor in the house. And they all have they'll come with like collabs. Like the Marvels will do a collab with Bear Bricks, and they'll be a Bear Brick Spider-Man, or they're a Superman or a Batman. Like they'll have like different ones, and depending on the collab will like be whether or not it appreciates or the price goes up on resale value and stuff like that. It's like art. It's just a collector's item. But I got everybody on the offense one, and
Which one
I was
actually. Did everybody get the same one?
No, they all got different ones, which was
Were people
the key.
upset?
Nobody was upset. Everybody was. I was like stressing over it too. I'm like, man, I hope this person likes Garfield.
Did you get really specific with like things that you knew, like one player liked?
Yeah, like I went up to Trey Smith. I went up to Trey Smith. He said Batman was he
loves
was fucking with Batman. So I gave him the Joker one, and that one looks sweet.
That sounds cool. I don't even know.
Yeah,
what it looks
I was
like.
asking guys who their favorite superhero was, like if they liked like comics, if they were into art. There's a few Andy Warhol and Basquiat collab ones that had pretty cool designs on them from their famous art pieces. So I was asking everybody. There's a few fashion designer ones that I was asking a few guys that were really into fashion if they like this brand or that brand. And they had no idea what I was doing when I was asking them this. It was just like I was asking them just common knowledge. And then sure enough, a random Friday morning, they come in and these boxes were sitting in there. It was sweet, man. It was cool to see everybody appreciate it and rally around, kind of talk about them. And I told everybody, I was like, please do not feel obligated to keep them if you guys want to trade them because yours is shitty, you think, and you want a cooler one, or vice versa. Do whatever you please with them, man. But it was fun, and that's what it's all about, man. Getting all these grown ass men to act like little kids on a Friday morning, man. It's the best.
What is it about Christmas in NFL locker rooms that make it so awesome? I mean, I'm sure it's everywhere. Everybody loves the holidays. They love giving. It's the season of giving. Man, we do White Elephant in the O-line room. Guys go all out. It's always an amazing event. You're raising money for workers around the facilities so they can get holiday bonuses. A lot of players give percentages of their checks over to try and help out the people that assist us and help us do our job, from the equipment managers to the custodians to the cafeteria workers. I mean, there's so many people that are support staff for us to do our jobs. The holidays are awesome, man. And what makes us appreciate it so much is I think we had a great holiday growing up, man. Christmas was big for us, baby.
Mama and Papa Kels, man, they held it down during the holidays. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, which leads us to the Broback portion of this segment. What was the Kelce household like for Christmas? Well, I guess we'll first talk about what were our favorite gifts growing up. Do you remember what were yours?
Ones.
Yeah,
we were talking about 64. That was the epic.
I think
one.
that was the highlight for both of us. And it was like that peak
Xbox
moment.
360, or just the original Xbox was another one.
Xbox was another one. I remember the Game Gear. You were a little bit too young. The Game Gear, there was a video at one point. I don't know if Ed Kelce has that video of me losing my marbles over a freaking Game Gear that Santa brought me. I mean, it was crazy. It was nuts. And then always, I still remember when synergy sticks and hockey started being made.
It was always sporting equipment, man. That was the big one.
And
for
Dad
me.
always pulled the Christmas Story style. Like, he knew what gift we really wanted the entire time, and he wrapped it and hid it so that we get to the end of the presents. Like, oh no, I didn't get the synergy stick. He's like, hey, what's that over there in the living room that's sitting on the underneath the table? What?
Where?
Sure enough,
no
synergy
way!
hockey stick. And this leads us to why Ed Kelce was incredible for Christmas. So was Mama Kelce, but Ed Kelce in particular used to work a second job around the holidays. He would work at a candy store kiosk at Beechwood Mall. I think it was Beechwood Mall. And
it was Beechwood.
And it was a See's candy kiosk.
Mm-hmm.
And he would work there to get extra money to buy us these gifts that we wanted during Christmas. Mm-hmm. And also, I have a sneaking suspicion to eat a bunch of peanut brittle because there was tons of peanut brittle all over the house.
So much peanut
I don't know if you guys have ever had peanut brittle, but I'm surprised we did not have just ridiculous amounts of cavities growing up, because that stuff is like cake to your teeth when you eat it. But
it stinks, dude.
Yeah, Ed Kelce would take a second job to get us these
candy
gifts.
Man.
And that made it so much worse when we regretfully made the decision one year to find out where Mom and Dad were hiding the gifts. And then we tried to fake it. You remember this, Trev?
It was upstairs.
It was so bad. We were like, you know what? This year we're going to find out where they're hiding these gifts so that we know. We just couldn't wait.
Ruined it.
We
for
went up
everybody.
there. We found them in the closet. And we knew exactly what we were getting. We knew. I forget was it the
Every
Xbox?
single
Was it the
one.
Xbox
It
or the
was.
Xbox? Yeah,
It was
the
the
Xbox. We
And
knew it.
He tried to pull that.
He knew we knew we were getting that Xbox. And on Christmas Day, we tried to fake the joy. And let me tell you,
Whoa! Can't fake
didn't
it.
work. Didn't work at all. We were in the next room playing the Xbox. And Mom came in and she said, guys, I just want you to know your dad takes an extra job every year just so he can see the joy on your Christmas Day of you guys receiving the gifts you want. And let me tell you, if that didn't crush our souls for about 15 seconds, and then we went right back playing that Xbox. But it
never peeked.
we
in
never
that,
looked
in
again.
That room again.
That was the
Nope.
only time it took. We never looked after that. And but we did ruin it that day. And yeah, shout out to Papa Kelce, or as Nolan Plunkett called him, Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Ed Wonka. So kids out there, don't be sniffing around trying to figure out where your gifts are, man. Just wait for that Christmas morning. It'll be magical.
It's going to be so much better if you wait. Trust me. Before we get to our games, we're going to get to one of our newest segments. We did the last one. Last week was our first time doing this. This is going to be the second one. No dumb questions.
Just dumb people.
That's right, Trav. If you don't already know, we've been asking you guys for dumb questions on social media, which are really just hypothetical football questions you might be wondering yourselves. So keep them coming, because we are getting some great ones. And
we got a good one.
We can't wait to answer these things. This week's comes from Adria Fitzy. I think I said that right. On Twitter. Who would win in a hypothetical football game? A team comprised of 43 of the most athletic offensive and defensive linemen, plus you also get a punter, kicker, long snapper, or a team of only 11 of the best skill position players, but they play all of the snaps. Who wins? Trav?
Speed kills, man.
That's a good point. Speed
kills.
You
can't tell me any of these offensive or defensive linemen are chasing the fastest guys in the league around and catching them. It's just not happening.
Well, normally I would agree. I mean, speed usually trumps power. You can't. I mean, I don't know. There's something about speed. You can't top it. That's why I was always drawn to the Flash growing up. The Flash was my favorite superhero. That's all. Everybody's on the Hulk. No, the Flash he's going to run circles around the Hulk. The Hulk can't catch him. But you know what? I just don't see how you guys are going to stop us.
What do you mean?
Travis,
What do you guys?
We only need to run one play.
What play is that? Sneak? QB sneak?
over and over.
Stop it.
And over.
Stop
and
it.
over. And we're just going to sub the line out. You guys don't have any subs. How are you going to stop? You're just going to get so demoralized, you're going to quit playing. It's not going to be fun.
What do you
We're
mean?
just going to line up.
Nah.
Push it 4 yards. Line up. Push it 4 yards. Then we're going to sub out the next group of offensive linemen. More 350-pound men. Line up. Push it 4 yards. Like, you can't stop it. There's no way you're going to stop that play.
Yeah. All
Now,
right.
I don't know how we're going to stop Tyreek Hill. In hindsight, there's going to be some mismatches all over the field.
If you gotta put together, because you're working against time here too.
Oh, it's a great point. That is a great point. But then we can just push and push, milk it, end it on a game winner, field goal, walk off.
Who's kicking it?
It said that we, in this hypothetical question, we get an average punter or kicker and a long snapper. Read the prompt, Travis.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's still no.
We're gonna play. We're rushing 3. We don't need a 5-man rush. We don't even need a 4-man rush. Really, the nose guard's probably just gonna demoralize who's ever playing center. We're just gonna have Aaron Donald lined up over who? Who's playing center?
Doesn't matter. We don't even have to play center. We don't even have to
We're gonna
have
play a
anybody blocking.
Soft zone, 8 in coverage.
Give me Jalen Hurts. All 3 of them. We don't even need to.
Jalen Hurts is gonna block Aaron Donald.
No, Jalen Hurts is going to get the ball from the center, whoever snaps it to
Who's
him,
snapping
and just
it to him?
run away from everyone.
We're going to have 2 contained players. We're going to have Von Miller and another good outside backer. Micah Parsons and Von Miller on the edge, containing them. And then we're just going to have Aaron Donald bull rush in the center. Travis, there's no way. If you guys aren't doing like quick screen game,
that's all
you're
it
out
is.
of here.
That's what we're doing.
But then what are you going to do? It's drop 8. There's
The
not gonna
Pat
be any
Mahomes
space.
special. Catch the ball, run 20 yards backwards, throw it as far as you can.
Your best bet is to probably just you play long snapper the way you did in high school, snap it 15 yards back, and then have Pat chuck it another 60 yards that way, and Tyreek will just outrun everybody.
We'll figure it out, man. I'm telling you right now, there's no way you guys are. There's no way.
I would honestly, I know that this doesn't sound like an exciting game. This might be. I would love to watch this happen.
It's pretty intriguing.
Yeah,
it is. Speed kills though, man. Because you're thinking linebackers. Linebackers can stop. They're run stoppers. You're telling me Bobby Wagner right now isn't going to stuff the run if you guys just keep
Bobby
running.
Wagner is not stopping a wedge of offensive linemen just doing QB sneak. He's not stopping it. You're going to try. The only thing you can do is try and cut everybody's legs out from under him.
And that's exactly what we're going to do.
But then there's going to be creases all on the outside.
No, there's creases on your. Who's hitting the edge? Who's hitting the edge?
We're not even putting somebody behind him. We'll put 2 offensive linemen behind the quarterback. Who's going to be quarterback is let's see.
Who's the QB?
Quarterback is Vita Vea. Just going to take the ball. Good luck tackling Vita Vea. All right. Then we're going to have 9 people lined up on the line, just big edges, and we're just going to create the flying V. We're going to reenact Gordon Bombay's unstoppable Mighty Ducks offense.
It was stopped. You know how it got stopped?
Flying V. You got to take out the point. Everybody knows how to stop the flying V.
Come on now.
Got to take out the lead duck. Anyways, flying V.
The lead duck.
The flying V right at you. Vita Vea behind him. And then we're going to have Trent Williams and who's another? Jordan Mailata just pushing all of that from behind.
I love all this. We're taking out kneecaps. We're biting kneecaps. Dan Campbell special. We're biting kneecaps, and it's fucking done. The play's done right there. You guys got some big athletic offensive defensive linemen out there. I'm not gonna lie, man, but we're just gonna have to be feisty, man.
And this is a hypothetical because there is no way 11 skill position players are gonna make it through an entire game without an injury on QB wedge going right down.
That's true. That's true.
So injuries are turned off, but fatigue is on, and it is going to be a demoralizing game for the skill
Fatigue
positions.
is definitely on, and you guys are going to be running everywhere trying to catch Tyreek Hill. So
and we just sub another 11 guys on. We got 43 players.
that was a hell of a hypothetical question,
Yeah,
though.
please keep these questions coming. That was a fun little debate, and I hope one day we can see that. Probably not going to happen.
Keep our fingers crossed for it. But Moving on to 12 bold topics to wrap up Week 15 in the NFL. Starting off with our games, I tee up questions and topics on Jason's game and vice versa. He does the same for my game. So let's start off with the Chiefs-Texans, baby. A little overtime thriller.
How about that?
Not a very fun game, man. I mean, we're in the playoffs.
I was about to say, Chiefs 30, Texans 24, overtime win. We're both clinched. The Chiefs are officially clinched, officially the winners of the AFC West division for 7 straight years. You want to talk about dominating a division? 7 straight years.
Baby.
Wow. Mm-hmm. You guys are good.
Andy Reid, baby.
Well, we're both clinched. Man, our butts are tighter than Jennifer Lopez and some spandex. What's your big takeaway from this this overtime winner for you guys?
Andy Reid says it best, baby. The crab's rear end, baby. That's watertight. Tighter than the crab's rear end. What's your question though?
Yeah, I mean,
Just
what's
takeaways?
your big takeaway? I mean, listen, we played the
Texans.
I know you're upset. You guys, it was an overtime win. You guys, dominate. And it was a weird. So obviously, I couldn't watch it. We were playing at the same time, but from the stats wise, it's crazy that this game was this close. Because offensively, you guys moved the ball up and down the field. It looks like it will. What's your big takeaway from this one?
That is a hungry team, man. That is a feisty team. They play their asses off. They play well together too. They communicate great on defense. They were good at pass. They passed off a lot of the crossing routes and made Pat kind of go through his reads more than we have in the past, I think. And caught us on a few blitzes, fumbles, a few flags here and there on offense and defense, and put ourselves in some tough situations, and the Texans were capitalizing on a lot of our miscues. And they're a young team. They fly around, man. Yeah. They fly around everywhere. They play physical ball. I think it was just obviously when you look at the tape, it was a lot of stuff that we did that we got to clean up. But we've been saying that all year, and we eventually have to be able to put it together before the playoffs, so that we know what that feels like and we know how powerful this engine can go. But hats off to the Texans for playing a hell of a game.
I mean, listen, I know the Texans have only won one game, and I think they have another tie, but they almost beat us. We got real close to losing down there in Houston. Dallas almost lost to them last week. So the fact that you guys beat them in overtime, listen, these guys have been in most of the games that they've been in. I mean, it's not like these have been blowouts for the most part. Yeah, they're a hungry team. They play hard, but it didn't stop the Chiefs.
No.
Chiefs had a season high in first downs. Mahomes completed 88% of his passes with no interceptions and rushed for 5.5 yards a carry. Totaled over 500 net yards. This is why it's crazy reading these stats and like that this was not a blowout, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I think it was a little bit of limiting the possessions. Obviously, we had 2 turnovers that hurt us, but Pat Mahomes is playing lights out right now. I'm rocking this shirt for a reason, man. That guy literally propelled us into winning that game, man. The style of play that he has, I don't know if the NFL's ever seen anything like it. It's so playing with that guy, you just know that a play is never done, man. And the momentum and the energy you get from those plays that, it's broke down, Pat gets out of the pocket, and then he just makes a crazy throw across field. Those are daggers to a defense and huge momentum. We've been saying it all year, and it's just it's so much fun playing with him. And he's on camera saying that he's not a percentage guy and goes out and has arguably the best percentage.
Well, he broke the record.
Percentage, yeah.
He broke the record for 40-plus passes in a game. He has the highest completion percentage ever for a quarterback with over 40 passes at 88%.
Just tells you when he's dialed in, man, he is on one.
Yeah, I'd hate to see what this guy is big on. If he's not big on completion percentages and he's breaking those records, man, what are you big on?
I'll have to ask him to get back to you on that. That's good shit, man. MV Pat back in the Vegas odds is the MVP winner right now.
Yeah.
He's playing at an all-time high right now, and I gotta rally around it, and the rest of us got to make sure that we don't turn the ball over on offense. That obviously has cost us a few games. So we got to stay out of that situation of hurting ourselves. But other than that, man, our defense came up big. I'm talking about huge. We get stopped in overtime on the first possession, which is always daggering. But our defense
bad feeling.
Our defense comes out. Frank Clark chasing down the quarterback in second effort play, gets a strip sack on Davis Mills. And I mean, when you get team wins like that, man, that's it. Even against a team that's only won one game, man, you got to find ways to win.
Wins are wins, and good teams find a way to get wins. That's what it comes down to. Most of the games in the NFL are decided by one score or less. And you know what? It ain't a shocker that the best teams that end up having the best records find a way to close out tight games. They find a way to persevere. We had one just like this down in Chicago, and stuff was not going out right. We'll get to that in a second. But let's get back to Pat still. Is he starting to be like the LeBron James of the NFL? It feels like he's breaking a record every single week. He's out there.
This
Fox,
guy gets compared
NBC,
to literally the greatest basketball players of all time.
He's got a record every single
He's
week.
Michael Jordan. No, but he's Steph Curry because he's changing the game. But he gets the
Tom
LeBron
Brady.
stats. But he's Tom
it's like,
Brady. Yeah,
dude, it's I mean, he's really just, and it's all deserved. You know what I mean? He's the young goat, right? That's what they call him, the young goat.
The young goat, the baby goat.
Baby goat. Yeah, it seems like every single week there's a new one.
The stats that he's breaking are just getting absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean?
It's like I don't know, I'll have to see it. I'll have to see one to say it, man. But the whole like when he eats ketchup on a steak on Saturday, he's undefeated on Sunday. You know what I mean? It's just fucking.
Make sure you take the over.
Hey, Pat, what'd you have? I had that fancy ketchup yesterday.
We know he's a big fancy ketchup guy.
When he eats that fancy ketchup, man, he breaks the completion percentage record, man. It's
God
nuts.
forbid he has one of them honey butter chicken biscuits.
Hall of Fame performance coming up.
Speaking of breaking records, it seems like you're breaking a record every week these days. Shannon Sharpe gave you the shout out. You finally passed Shannon Sharpe in career yards. Shannon on Twitter
what a guy,
says,
man.
Congrats to my nephew T. Kelce on passing me all-time receiving yardage list of a tight end. Well-deserving. Keep going.
Big play, Shay.
And I feel like I already know this.
Your favorite uncle.
Your favorite uncle. I feel like I already know this because I know that you and Shannon actually know each other. Like, this isn't just like a former guy tweeting something out of nowhere. You know, you and Shannon have a relationship. So what's it mean to get a shout out like that from that guy?
Yeah. I mean, I've been on Club Shay Shay, his show, or his podcast that he has. And it's been so cool to just have him, Tony Gonzalez, obviously another mentor. Those guys, just to have in my phone, be able to text or give a call, and or just see them texting me, telling me congrats on something like this. It's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah. It comes full circle, knowing that at one point I was looking at these guys like, man, I hope to just sniff the kind of success that they have. Just be able to be in a conversation that I'm something as good as they are, and to be able to have that relationship with them, kind of guiding me along the way throughout the years, giving me all the advice that I could ever ask for. Unc always he'll reach out in my worst games, he'll reach out in my best games, let me know what I need to work on, what he sees, and all that shit is so reassuring, man. You can't talk about it enough how much having a mentor, having someone that's done it, and what their input is, how reassuring that is. Right. How much that helps you out with just your confidence and your understanding of what it is that you're doing. It's just been so cool, and to be able to be in the same sentence as them, to have as many yards as Shannon has throughout his Hall of Fame career, it's just the ultimate respect to those guys for being able to kind of lead me into reaching greatness like them. Yeah.
I mean, for me, same thing. I mean, there's something about getting a text or having somebody that you looked up to going into the league or growing up reaching out to you. For me, the big one we talked about before was Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
I think seeing guys that have already done it and had the success, and then they're giving you pointers or telling you, what they think. Yeah, I mean, Jeff, even this past before he took the job with the Colts, shouted us out on the show, said he was a big fan of the show and to keep doing our thing out there. So
nice.
I don't know, man. It's really cool to see guys that have paved the way or been there themselves, and when they're reaching out for advice or just encouragement, man, it means a lot.
Oh yeah, I got one of my favorite coaches of all time, Tom Melvin. Leading me in the right direction in my entire career in Kansas City is our tight ends coach. Having Uncle Shannon Sharpe text you, hey man, you got to be more physical at the line. Hey man, you gotta be, speed up the field. All these, be more aggressive when the ball's in the air. There's certain third downs you got to be able to be there for Pat and this and that. Just to hear that from a Hall of Famer, it just hits way different, and to be able to come out of a big game and have the stamp of approval, like, hey man, you played your ass off that game. That was fun to watch. Yeah. That's just reassuring that you're doing the right things, and it just means the most. So shout out to Shannon and Tony and all the legends that I've been fortunate enough to get a text from, man. It doesn't definitely doesn't go unnoticed, man. That shit means the world at times. Yeah,
and it's cool how it comes full circle, right? Because now, at one point we were the young guys and, just looking for any type of guidance whatsoever from these NFL players.
No.
And now we're the older guys. We're the guys that are like, hey man, what are you doing over there? Stop doing that. Get over here. Come on. Or, and if we're being completely honest, I don't know if you're the same way, but man, I ask young guys all the time, what are they thinking? What do you think about this? Do you like it? Like, I don't know, man. I love engaging the young guys.
I love talking ball, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
know it, man.
And I feel like for someone that knows how much it means for an older guy to, to offer his time and mind, like just thoughts to you, I do that same thing. And it's not
100%.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't, the word mentor, whatever, it's just being a teammate, man.
That's what it really is.
When you're old enough that you feel comfortable enough to offer more guidance or more help or more assistance or engage the conversation more, you do that. That's what being a teammate is. And, we're at that stage now, brother, and it's cool.
It's cool. It definitely is, man. And there'll be times in games where I know I can help a guy out by saying something. You know what I mean? Because there's situations that I remember being in as a rookie, and bullets are flying, and I am just confused. I come off the ball, and my feet aren't going anywhere because my mind's working way too fast, or I'm thinking about the wrong shit, and I'm not doing what I need to be doing. Sometimes it takes that reassuring vet next to you to be like, hey, you good?
Yeah.
This is who you're working to. This is how we're doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just, I can remember plays, specifically in the run game, because that's the biggest thing as a tight end, at least for me, was understanding who we're working to during a certain blitz or a funky look when they got different backers playing everywhere. Just an unfamiliar look, and to not know where to go or who to block.
You've been there. You've made that mistake before. You know as a player when it's like, hey, this looks a little different than what we expected. I'm going to make sure this guy knows who he's going to, who this guy's going to, he's going to. Or hey, this was not how we expected this to happen. We're going to over-communicate this right now because I've been to this party and I've seen this mistake made already.
Exactly.
But that's part of being a vet. Part of being a vet or an older player in the league is making sure the young guys play well, making sure the young guys don't make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
You got your assignment in the playbook, right? And your assignment is to make this call to that guy so this guy knows, at least for the offensive line, so that this guy knows where he's going. Well, sometimes you just saying this, that guy might not know who he's going to. So as the vet, you got to say, hey, you going to him.
100%, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to. And, I mean, that's the fun part about being in the league, man, is navigating that stuff.
100%.
One of the fun parts. And there's nothing more enjoyable, and I cannot emphasize this, than watching a young player go out there and play well. It is so exciting when a guy is realizing his NFL dream. That's why we do the Stamp of the Week, the New Heights. Like, that's why it juices you up, man. It juices the team up.
Gets the people going. gotta love it, man. You ever been in when was the last time you were in a situation where you were just like, or you saw a young guy in a situation where
This
past week?
Past week, we ran a quarterback sneak. This past week where
It happens every week, I feel like. But
well, yeah, there's something every
yeah.
week. But Cam Jurgens, our rookie center, comes in, and we do a line shift to try and kind of throw the defense off like we're not about to run quarterback sneak. Shocker, we run quarterback sneak. But me and Cam had never run quarterback sneak with each other, and that's not a play that you practice like full go. You don't practice quarterbacks. So everybody's out there. At least at this point in the year, we're not like hitting quarterback sneaks in practice. We're talking about it, but you're not getting the physical rep full go. And Cam has been very reliable, done everything asked when he gets his opportunities, and he's going to be an outstanding player in this league. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I'm like, man, I don't know. I've only done this play with Isaac Seumalo and Landon Dickerson. I hope this is going to go well. And sure enough, it went really well. Cam did his job.
That boy Cam.
Yep. Way to go, baby. And Jalen Hurts got in for his second quarterback sneak touchdown, third rushing touchdown of the day. So, yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really offer any encouragement. Just be like, hey, make sure you stay low.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but they know it's coming.
Yeah. You know the drill.
That's good shit.
No, Cam was on top of it. Didn't need anything. We got to talk about one more thing from the game, and that is the Jet.
The Jet, baby.
Jerick McKinnon, overtime walk-off. Jerick McKinnon said before the huddle, Mahomes told him, hey, 2 hands on the ball. And he said, man, I'm about to score. I'm going to score. I love that. Talk about confidence.
He told the line, too. He was like, listen, you guys get the body on a body. I'm going to take this to the house.
Why doesn't he do that every time?
I think it was just one of those, you know what I mean?
You just felt
I'm
it?
feeling it. I'm feeling it. Just give me the ball, coach.
That play call comes in.
I
you're
got
like,
us.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this one. We've already ran it 10 times, but I've been waiting for this right here. We're in striking distance right now.
I can feel it.
I can feel it in my plum.
I've been feeling the last 9 of them out. I know how that safety is going to fit it. I know how the linebacker is going to fit it. I'm going to set that block up here. Yeah. Past 3 weeks, 24 carries, 125 yards, 17 catches, 191 yards, 5 total touchdowns.
He's had some baller games. Played huge against the Broncos for us, and he's been the one getting the ball in the end zone as of late. We've been I don't want to say we've been struggling to put the ball in the end zone, but every time we give it to Jet around there, he finds a way to get in. And sure enough, I think he had 2 this past game, and the game winner, man. And it's you can't say enough about that guy, man. A veteran running back in a kind of a younger room, Mr. Reliable. You can put him anywhere. He's a special teams guy too. He can do everything for you. And right now he's playing his tail off and getting the praise for how good he's been for us, man. I love seeing it for him, man.
All righty. Well,
every bit as good of a teammate as he is a guy off the field, man. And
keep doing your thing, Jet.
Jetty. All right, moving on to the Eagles and Bears. It was a cold one.
Yes, it was.
Took the Eagles a little bit to warm up, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Windy City, definitely a cold game. I think I asked one of our coaches before we were heading out on the field. I said, hey, what's the temperature saying? He's like, oh, it's 16 degrees. And I was like, oh, that's not that bad. He's like, well,
not that bad.
He said it feels like 4 degrees. And I was like, what? And that wasn't like him saying that. That was like what the app said. It said, feels like 4.
That's that Windy City, baby.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it does to you.
It was swirling in the stadium. It was definitely cold, for sure. I've played in a lot of cold games. It was a cold game.
Anything below 20, that's where I really feel it.
It needs to be windy, though. If it can be as cold as it wants. If it's not windy, it's not that bad. But the wind adds another element, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Or if there's, rain, like freezing rain. Ooh,
fuck that. I'll play in snow. Don't put me in that freezing rain, man.
Right? It's the worst.
That's the worst. First quarter, 7 plays. I wonder what the record is. That's pretty crazy.
Well, it was a weird first quarter. There was a lot of stoppages in play. It was, they had 2 injuries early on. They had to redo the kickoff. We had to redo the kickoff to start the game.
It was just a very no rhythm.
Yeah, it felt like both of us needed to warm up. Honestly, it was a very sloppy game in general in the first quarter. And, for us, it took a while to get going. And yeah, I mean, the elements definitely, I think, played a role.
That's the thing. Once you get the sweat going, I'm not even thinking about the weather. It could be, like we said, it could be raining and sleet, and I'm not thinking about it. But until I get to the sideline, or if there's a long drive and I'm not sweating, my body's not as hot as it was when I was out there running around. Yeah. That's the biggest thing, and that's why I kind of hate going into the warm-ups in cold games, because I would rather just go out there one time and stay out there the whole time than to go back and forth from inside and out. Yeah, I absolutely hate that. I wish we didn't do the whole team warm up and come back inside after we just we're outside running around sweating, because then you get it just feels 10 times more uncomfortable when you go back out there, in my mind. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
No, I think that's fair. I think that's accurate too. I feel you get warmed up and you feel warm out there,
and
then you come back in, then you go back out there, and all of a sudden it's cold again. So that is interesting. I've never thought about that, but maybe that's a new strategy.
I'm like on the sideline doing suicides, just trying to get my body to juice back up and get sweating again.
Well, that is one thing that I purposely don't wear warmer clothes during cold weather games, because I feel like the colder I am, the more I'm going to have to run to warm myself up. It just makes me run more. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's what I've told myself.
Could just be in your head.
Probably is. I do know this. Nick and I were talking during the week, because it was cold in Philly this week, and we went outside during the week to practice. At one point it was rainy and it was cold and something.
Get used to the elements or something?
Yeah, but we went inside. We went outside on Wednesday. Thursday we went outside because we needed to get some practice and some wind. It was more the wind than anything. And I made a comment on Wednesday to him where I was like, yeah, he's like, you good going inside, because most guys don't want to go inside because of the turf. Right? He's always asking the older guys, like, hey, we need to go inside today. It's a bad weather day out there. It's not going to be productive. Let's just head it inside. You okay with that? It's more like, hey, your joints are about to suck, but we're going inside. I was like, gotcha, coach. Appreciate the heads up. But I told him, I was like, man, coach, I'm good going inside. And to be honest, like, I'm good going inside if it's cold out too. Like, I don't think you need to get ready for that at all. Like, the cold weather, I don't think you need to prepare for that. Boy, was I wrong. I forgot how much harder that ball. It's really not for the O-line, D-line. The cold is for the ball. The ball changes so much when it gets cold out. It gets harder. Yeah. It's like, I'm sure it's different catching. It's different for snapping. Deflategate, I get it, Tom. I wish I could deflate every one of them balls. Those balls are rock hard.
Rock hard. When it gets below like 20 to 15 degrees, that ball changes. Dude. 100%.
Yeah, definitely was wrong on that one. We should definitely go outside and practice.
We got to go outside. We got to go outside and work on this handing the ball off, ball security, all these things that go out there with your hand warmers.
Get used to using the hand warmer right, keeping the hand ready. That was our first cold weather game, really cold weather game of the year. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad it happened in a game that we won, and we kind of figured it out as the game went. We started getting rolling, but not
as you did.
Yeah, I mean, still wasn't. Listen, Chicago, I don't want to put this all on the weather. Chicago played a really good game.
Oh, yeah.
They were coming off a bye week. Their coaches did a phenomenal job. Coach Eberflus did a tremendous job of getting them ready to go. They were dialed up. They were being unpredictable. I just thought that they had a really good game plan. Their players played hard. And, I think, we didn't execute. We didn't do everything we needed to do, and found a way to win, but I thought Chicago did a really good job.
Yeah.
At least defensively.
Hats off to the Bears. Bears. Hurts, outside of the first 7 plays in the first quarter, ended up going 21 for 36 for 303. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
For only having 7 plays in the first quarter, and then absolutely.
The finishing stat line ended up being big. He started going up top to Devontae and AJ. And we've talked about this before. The run game really wasn't working that great. We've been able to establish the run in most of our games.
Yeah.
But this is why it's nice to have some horses out there, a wide out, and a good quarterback. Because
feed your horse.
When the run game isn't working, it can be hard to get that thing going. Whatever the reason is, you need all guys up front and the running back all to be working for the run game to be popping. Mm-hmm. And when that's not happening, it's nice to have 2 guys that can just be like, hey, we're just going to play catch. And
Let's simplify this thing. We got a juggernaut out wide here. Let's Just call all go and throw this thing up, see what happens. Oh, nice. He came down with it again.
I don't know why this thing isn't working out, but that guy's going to be one-on-one out there all day. We're just going to throw him the ball. Oh, that guy's doubled this time? Okay, let's go over here to this guy who's one-on-one.
It's a luxury.
It's really nice. AJ's been a huge addition, obviously, and Hurts, AJ, and Devontae really took that game over from the second quarter on for our offense, at least.
How about this stat line? A.J. Brown had 4 catches for 98 yards in the fourth quarter alone.
It was fun to watch.
He just had to get warmed up.
Had to get warmed up. Hey.
Even crazier stat line is that no team in the NFL, in the NFL history, has ever had 4 players with at least 10 sacks in a season. And you guys already got 2.
Yeah, we got the most sacks in the NFL right now as a team.
It's sick.
We're rolling.
You got Reddick with 12. You got Hargrave with 10 already. You got Josh Sweat with 9.5 sacks. And then Brandon Graham, BG's got 8.5. So, 4 more games left? Probably going to happen. You would assume so. But that's a pretty crazy stat line. I don't think I've ever heard or seen anything like it, obviously.
Yeah, these boys are getting after the passer. I'll tell you what. And I don't – listen, I'm watching this on the sideline, and I'm like, I get it.
Those dudes are dogs, man.
Dude, they're hitting 3-man games so fast. I'm telling you, like –
it's impressive, man.
If you're going to be forced into a drop-back game against us and you're running 6-man, 5-man protection, somebody's getting home. You better get that ball out. Yeah, and they're proving it week in, week out. It don't matter who they're playing. They're able to find a way to get pressure, and all those guys right now are rolling. Obviously,
it's fun to talk about the sacks, but, I mean, a lot of those could be covered sacks because you guys got some dogs in the back end too, man.
This is why I'm not a big – I mean, I'm a big sacks guy this year because we got a lot of them. But a lot goes into sacks, right? Obviously, you just said on the back end, my man Darius Slay, James Bradbury. The secondary that we have makes that quarterback hold on to the ball just a tick longer for those guys to get home. And then also, quite frankly, I don't mean to toot our own horn, but our offense has been pretty good. And when your offense is pretty good, other teams got to throw it to come back, baby. You get a lot of opportunities to rush the passer. We've talked about this before. It's my favorite thing that defense has said. You got to earn the right to rush the passer. And, hey, they're earning it. They're stopping the run. They're getting them into passing situations, and they're getting after the QB.
55 sacks so far this season, the most by a team through 14 games since 2000.
Hey.
Before heading to the locker room, Justin Fields had a little moment with you, man. He came up to you.
Yeah, he came up to me. Yeah, we talked a little bit before the game at the coin toss because we're captains. And, just came up to me afterwards to tell me he appreciated my game.
Nice.
And I did the same thing, obviously being a New Heights Stamp of the Week recipient. Man, this kid's good. He's a good young player. He had one of the most insane runs I've seen. Got called back because he stepped out of bounds, barely. But, dude is a freaking beast.
Absolute beast, man.
That's why we knew going into this game, dude, you play a guy like that, anything could happen. He's breaking Michael Vick records.
I was about to say Vick experience, Vick.
If you're breaking Michael Vick records,
you're
a threat. Yeah, you can make a play at any time.
He rushed for 1,000 yards in a season with 4 games left.
Yeah,
that's bananas. Absolutely bonkers to even think about your quarterback's 1,000-yard rusher like that. Yeah. Justin is he trying to get on the show or what?
Well, that's what I got to get used to the fact that I got a podcast. It was a great opportunity to ask him in the moment. Hey man, we need to get you on the show. I need to get better. We need to get a little bit better at this.
Oh, I'm the worst at shit. I can't even ask one of my best friends to come on the show. Shit.
Wait, who? Pat?
Yeah, it was. I couldn't
or
even.
Andy.
I couldn't even.
You could never call Andy one of your best friends. That is way too disrespectful.
Yeah, this is a father figure. Father football.
Anyways, Justin, we'd love to have you on the show. Obviously, so much respect for your game, and keep doing your thing, brother.
Keep doing your thing, Jay Fields.
Week 15 was a wild one, Trav.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
So many games to talk about.
Oh my god!
I mean, I can't wait to get to some of these. It's truly just amazing.
I'm getting antsy just sitting here.
Through Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, we got a game Monday. 12 of 15 games were decided by one score, and all 15 games were decided by 11 points or less.
That's pretty nuts.
I feel like we should probably talk about this. At this point in the season, you have records that indicate how good a team is, right? Obviously you guys played the 1-11, 1-10 Houston Texans, 1-10-1, right? But going into that game, we played the Bears, who had 3 wins. On paper, should be a good game. It should be an easy one for us, right? It's called a trap game. That's what it's called. It's called a trap game, baby.
Trap game.
There ain't no easy ones in the NFL.
Especially not this point in the year. Your entire playbook is on film at this point in the year. Yeah. Like, you can get schemed up in a heartbeat. The guys understand how you're going to try and attack them. You know what I mean? Depending on who's up and who's down in the game. It's any given Sunday for a reason, especially at this point in the year. Teams are playing for a lot more than just, what they were in the beginning of the season. You can see the playoffs. You can see, how good a team is by their previous games. And it's just, I don't know. Yeah, the trap games are real, man.
There's always a little bit of parity here. And what is a trap game? Let's summarize it like this. A trap game is a game that you're not focused on. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? I like to think of it that you don't have the necessary amount of either respect, fear, anxiety. Like, in order to properly prepare for an opponent, you need to realize that they can beat you and they can harm you, right? Yeah. And when that isn't there, you don't prepare properly, whether it's the players, whether it's the coaches, you know what I mean? And you start winning a lot of games, you start thinking about playoffs, you start thinking about other things. Listen, teams that aren't in the playoffs, they're working. Teams that have lost a lot of games, they're doing everything they can to fix it. They're hungry dogs run faster. That's real. That's real. A trap game. So
that is real.
I think
I know the Bears and Texans were out there flying around, man. Yeah. And you can see they're planning for a lot more than just wins, man. They're looking in the future. Yeah. Obviously, maybe out of the playoffs right now, but they're all looking at a job, looking at what their season looks like next year, how they can keep building what they got going. And
listen, let's be honest. Like, what's been happening to this point hasn't worked for these guys, so they're constantly trying to fix it. Whether it's scheme, players, what's going on tape, you're going to have to figure it out on game day because they might be doing some different things. And, for us or for teams that have had success, a lot of times hey, what we got going for us is working. We're just going to keep doing that. And listen, it can make it difficult sometimes. You got to figure it out. So bottom line, are trap games real? Yes, they're real, but I don't even like calling them trap games, man. I mean, every team in the NFL is good. Right? You can get beat any Sunday. If your focus isn't where it needs to be for a second, and it's hard. Like, you don't know you're not focused. Like, it's just the reality is when death is on the front door, you're thinking a little bit harder about it.
Man, this guy's got some bangers, man. Keep them flowing.
All righty. Hey, Vikings 33.
Oh, my gosh.
33 points.
Only imagine the roller coaster that the Vikings
33 points. They are down 33 points to the Colts.
The Colts, man.
How did we do this, Indianapolis?
33.
33-0 halftime.
Never seen anything like it.
I mean, it's crazy. It really is crazy to think.
I feel bad for Matt Ryan, man.
Feel bad for Jeff Saturday, Matt Ryan. I mean, that's got to feel terrible.
Yeah, that hurts, man. That hurts. What a roller coaster, man. You're thinking you're flying high. The starters probably looking at the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
chilling.
We'll be out on the sideline drinking some water. Maybe get a hot dog from somebody.
No, sirree.
Bro.
Here come the Vikes.
Never in the history of the NFL. You want to talk about trap situation? That's a trap situation right there. 33-0. Hey, my mind is boom. We got this one in the bag. Never.
What are we doing afterwards, boys?
Dude, get this. Entering today, teams that have trailed by over 30 points entering the half, 0-132. Well, now they're 1-132. Man, it's just crazy.
And it's a collective effort. You can't. Everybody's harping on when Saturday. That's all on the coach. That's not on the coach. You can't. That's everybody had a piece of losing that one. Every single person.
That's bad across the board. Letting that kind of lead up, that ain't good. And get this, Matt Ryan has been a part of the biggest comebacks on the opposite side. The biggest comebacks in NFL history in the regular season, 33-0 this past week to the Vikings. And obviously the infamous Atlanta comeback with the Patriots, 28-3. The biggest Super Bowl comeback.
Boo-boo records, man. It's the worst.
Instead of the comeback kid, maybe he's the let-back kid.
Don't do Matty like that, man.
You're right. That was mean. I'm sorry, Matt. It's not
already.
It's
He's
not
already
all on
feeling it, man.
You're right. That was
the
bad.
Guy's already
You're
feeling
right.
it.
Yep. You're right. You're right. You're right. That was stupid. All right. Sorry, Matt.
That bad. being on the boo-boo side of records is the worst, man.
I'm sure I'm on my side of some of them.
I'm definitely on. We already talked about the Rams game back in, I think, 2018. Yeah, 2018. The highest scoring game to ever lose. 55 points or 50 points, and I took a L. Lost the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers, but had like the most receiving yards ever by a tight end in the Super Bowl. Thanks, but we got fucking smoked.
Yeah, little humble brag there. I got you.
It fucking doesn't mean I got my ass kicked in that game. But shout out to the Vikings. Shows that this game is never over, man.
Gotta stay locked in.
Just like one team can put up 33 points and a half. We can put up 33 points and a half. You
it's like in
have
hockey.
Mentality, man.
Worst goal lead in hockey, 3-point lead.
Why?
You lose focus. 33-point lead, probably a pretty good lead. But I'll probably take that. Hockey, 3-goal lead. That's a pretty big lead in hockey. But, hey, lose focus.
We saw it in the Argentina-France.
Hey, well, they had a 2-goal lead.
2-goal lead. 2-goal lead.
2-goal lead in soccer. Worst goal lead in soccer. Lose focus. Got to stay locked in, baby.
They ended up winning, though. Argentina still won.
They got Lionel Messi.
Man.
Yeah. Congrats. What's the next one?
The Bills game. First, it gets delayed, and fans were warned of 15-yard penalty for the home team for throwing snowballs, baby.
That's
Absolutely
awesome.
electric, man.
I love that. Way to go, Bills!
Way to make.
Way to go! See,
that's real home field advantage right there.
There should be a 15-yard penalty if you're not throwing snowballs at a snow football game. All right, that's my rule. 15-yard penalty. Not having enough fun. Home field.
I'll tell you what, it was awesome. I was thoroughly enjoying seeing the snowballs come flying in every trip to the red zone. I was enjoying it. Kind of got upset when they got warned because we weren't going to see it anymore. But that was awesome.
There should be snowballs being thrown at every snow game.
Home field advantage, man.
Yeah, I mean, don't throw it in the middle of the play, maybe. But outside of that, have at it, boys. That should be NFL football tradition right there.
Could you imagine 30,000 just throwing snowballs on the field? Dude, that would get ridiculous.
I'm praying we get a snow game at the link. I'm praying. I want to see snowballs all over the place. All right? I'll be Santa Claus. You can hit me. I'm Santa Claus for the game. Throw them at me. I want it.
It'd be like Will Ferrell and Elf, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's just got ammo just stacked up under their seat. That's pretty good, man. But, yeah, Bills-Dolphins, an absolute a very close game.
Yeah. Two of the top teams in the AFC.
Josh Allen showed again why he's one of the best in the league. I feel like that was kind of the excitement of the game was the snowballs, you know?
I mean, it was a good game outside of that, too. But,
yeah,
let's be honest. Snowballs are more exciting than football. I mean, it's just the reality of it.
They were showing warnings on the video board at the stadium, man. That's awesome, man. That's how much of an impact they were making.
I mean, that's how you know Bills fans. I mean, listen.
Bills Mafia, man.
Bills Mafia, baby. I love it.
They fucking travel.
Well, we got to talk about this next one. The other Week 15 debacle.
Debacle? No,
I mean,
listen,
what else would you call
it? I'm on the Raiders side on this one, man. Just electric.
I mean, dude.
Just an electric ending.
What?
Because they were on the comeback. They had to score
has happened
a
to the
tutty
Patriot
late
way
to tie it up.
The Patriot way used to stand for smart football, dialed in, like situation, smart IQ. I can only imagine. I mean, I tried watching Bill's press conference. He doesn't give you a lot, but I feel like I could just feel.
You could feel it right in here.
Dude.
Just a fire.
Like
just
the father,
I'm firing everybody. Everybody's getting cut.
the father figure of NFL smart coaching, situational ball, is now a part of potentially the worst IQ football play of all time. Like, it's up there. I mean, it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I really want to know what was called in the huddle.
Oh, there's got to be a mic'd up. Somebody was mic'd up. That has to come out eventually.
They're not releasing it.
All right,
this is going to be like the JFK assassination. Ain't nobody saying nothing about this play. Otherwise, Bill is like, this is going to be locked up in Quantico for, I don't even know if that's the right place we're talking about. Where's the, in Virginia? I don't even know what we're talking about. Anyways, this stuff ain't ever seen the light of day.
Oh my gosh, man. Like the
3
running back.
seconds left. They run a draw. They're on the 55-yard line.
We're going into OT. It's a tie game.
Yeah.
Let's just take this thing into OT. This is why coaches take a knee. Okay? Because of shit like this. Guys,
you know what?
Try and go in there.
Let's see if we can sneak out a draw. Maybe it goes, draw. For some reason,
guaranteed the running back went up to the wideout, or the wideout went up to the running back and said, "Yo, I'm going to be there for the pitch," or "Yo, make sure you're there for the pitch."
I just don't.
And listen, man, trying to be great. Let's be great. Let's end it right here.
Like, do you think that this is an offensive
fuck overtime,
idea?
man?
Do you think
I'm
that
about
they
to end this
legitimately
shit right now, man?
There's no way this was. There's no way this was like an offensive call, right? There's no chance.
Not with 4 seconds left. You're guaranteed an opportunity to win it in OT.
Dude, you want to talk about some balls?
You just got to go in there and not fuck it up, man. And what they do,
they fucked it up.
The first lateral was like,
yeah, everybody's like,
what was that? Why did this dude just lateral it?
Jacoby Myers is over here saying, "Hey, it's my fault. I threw the ball back to Mac Jones." Why were you? Why did you have the ball in the first place?
I'm telling you, there had to be something said before the play.
Was this the play? That's what's confusing. Like, you guys tried a lateral play to end a game going into overtime, like, and Jacoby Myers, like, throwing it backwards. I mean, how far back? He threw it like 20 yards backwards to the slowest guy in the field.
That's behind everyone.
Who's the worst person that can have the ball right now? Mac Jones. Okay.
Mac Jones.
Where's he at? He's 30 yards behind everybody. All right.
I could only imagine the situation Mac is in. Mac is probably he looked like he had no idea what was going on. The ball flying at him in the air. What do you think
Chandler Jones is thinking? He's like, could you imagine being Chandler Jones?
Is that the ball?
Why?
Why is it coming?
Bro.
And then he catches it, and Mac Jones is just one-on-one with fucking Kevin Garnett.
Posterized.
And he's stuck under the rim. Just absolutely stiffied. Oh, my gosh.
Mac, I know we're not a defensive player. We got to put up a better effort than that, buddy.
I'm the worst tackler ever, man. I used
it looked
to
like
snap.
He tried to take a charge. He thought he was playing basketball.
He tried to get a roughing the passer.
Ah!
This is.
I mean,
arguably the best part was.
Yeah, we got. I mean, where does this rank all time? We got butt fumble. My man Mark Sanchez. But even that, like, that's understandable. Like, you just run into somebody, you drop the ball. It's embarrassing, but there's like it kind of like makes sense.
It was like it was building up the tension.
Yeah, what's the Leon Lett deal? Like, running the wrong way, right? Runs the wrong way with the ball. I kind of get discombobulated. I can see that. The Orlovsky safety in the end zone steps out of bounds, doesn't know where he's at.
That's all good.
This is just like the amount of just like.
You can't forget the Colts one, man. The Colts 2-man fake punt. That was up there. That's the one that I'm thinking might be just.
I'm trying to remember that one.
They did the funky shift where it was like.
My man Colt Anderson was a part of that. Yeah. He wasn't supposed to snap the ball, and for some reason the guy snapped the ball. I still think that one is like. That's
up there.
But that's at least that's like a little bit screwed up because the coach, like, it's a weird play, right? It's just like, this is like some off the wall crap that we're doing right now. Like, this was just like, there's no way that this should have ever happened.
Ever.
Just without gross negligence, there's no way that this should have ever happened.
Yeah, that'll be a highlight that I will forever
I gotta know.
have tears in my eyes.
I gotta
crying
know
and laughing.
what happened in the huddle, what the play call was.
That was so electric. Everybody's reaction was both hands on the head, jaw dropping, just awe and just disbelief that what they saw was fucking real, man. When Chandler Jones caught the ball, I started fucking dying laughing. Like, no way! What are they doing? Stiffy to the crib for the game? Oh my gosh, man! That was. Thank you guys for making that possible, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah, if we need a nickname for this iconic play.
Oh my gosh, how do you what is it?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not. Yeah, please submit your ideas for the name of this one. I can't think of anything.
I'm stuck.
Music City Miracle, helmet catch, butt fumble. What's
this one, man? This is the Vegas lateral roulette.
Dude, that it's got to be something with Vegas. If it was in Vegas, lateral roulette's good.
That's got to be it.
They put it all on red, and it was black. There was a bunch of people assimilating it to the Water Boy, where Bobby Boucher gets the ball, and throws it to the.
That was a good one. Thank you, Patriots and Raiders, for giving us that entertainment. All right, now moving on to New Heights Stamp of the Week, baby. This is where we showcase somebody that's taken their game to new heights. If you know what I'm saying, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Jason, who you got this week?
I got Frank Gore Jr. Little college shout-out, Southern Miss. 21 carries for 329 yards.
Damn!
You want to talk about new heights.
Bowl record.
It's a bowl record. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 pass touchdown, 19 pass receiving yards, I'm assuming. I don't think he threw a pass.
He might have.
Well, either way, an incredible performance, wrapped up in an awesome post-game clip where
love it, baby.
he tells his auntie to chill.
Auntie, what you doing on the field, Auntie?
I'm in the middle of a post-game press conference.
My aunt and uncle have never been on the field after a game, at least that fast after the game. You know what I mean? Like, what? They're in the middle of the post-game interview, and here she comes running into the picture. Auntie, chill. I know we got the dub and I just balled out, but we got to chill. I'm trying to finish this interview real quick.
Yeah, this is how you know you're getting old, man. You know how you're getting old when you're starting to see players' kids.
That you played with?
Yeah. Like, I played with Frank Gore not just for a couple of years. Like, Frank Gore just retired like a year or two ago. And all of a sudden, his son's about to be in the NFL. I still remember when Asante Samuel Jr. got drafted. I'm like, Asante Samuel was on the Eagles when I was a rookie. How is this possible? Anyways, shout out to you, Frank Jr., of course. Way to take your game to new heights. Who you got, Trev?
Yeah, my New Heights Stamp of the Week is Ivan Pace Jr., first unanimous All-American out of the University of Cincinnati. Bearcat, baby. Go Bearcats, baby. Unanimous. That means everybody. Oh, my guy. These guys.
You know what I'm doing.
I know what you're doing. You see. Always go to the right.
To the right?
Yep, to the right, baby.
Been doing it wrong for years.
This guy's got to figure it out. Ivan Pace Jr., baby, linebacker at the University of Cincinnati. Everybody voted for this man to be an All-American, and that is quite the feat, man. It's never been done as Bearcat history. And, shout out for having a hell of a season. I can't wait to see what the future holds, baby. Congrats on taking your game to new heights, brother.
All righty. Let's look ahead to Week 16. Week 16. Man, 3 games left. All righty. You want to start off, Trev?
Eagles at Cowboys. This one's going to
man.
be a good one, man. Could clinch
game.
home field advantage through the NFC playoffs with a victory or a San Fran Minnesota loss. You guys could definitely could clinch home field, and that is huge.
Right.
Not to have to go anywhere in the playoffs. Obviously we know how the lane can get rocking. But let's talk about Micah Parsons' comments, man. The guy is he's not shy to to speak to the media about his opponents, let alone arguably the biggest rivalry in the NFL. Hell of a player. Obviously, respect the hell out of his game, but he thinks a certain way about the Eagles. The Eagles quarterback says that Jalen's a system quarterback. What are you thinking about Micah's comments in the media?
Hey, man, we got our own podcast too. We're talking. I think our focus is on the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think we can waste any amount of effort worrying about somebody else, right? For us, it's all about what we can do better, how we can be the best that we can be. Obviously we got a big game against Dallas, but our focus is almost always on the Philadelphia Eagles. And, I don't really think that much of it. Jalen Hurts being a system quarterback, I think he said it best, man. He's been the system.
Not right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're all running a system. You know what I mean? Like he's running a defensive system that allows him to be successful. Although, he's a pretty damn good player. He'll probably be good.
Pretty damn good player.
Yeah, he'll be good anywhere. But I think, when you're good enough, the team builds the system around you, and that's what we've done with Jalen, right? He's got a unique skill set. He's got an ability to run the ball, to throw the ball, to assess a defense. We've got playmakers on the outside. We have a good offensive line. There's a lot of things that have allowed us to do a multiplicity of things offensively, and that's a lot of things. Is that better?
Thank you. Multiplicity.
He allows us to be a lot of different offenses combined into one because of his skill set. Everybody, in my opinion, is a system quarterback. Everybody's a system offensive lineman. I don't really think at the end of the day, he's a successful quarterback. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league this year. I think he's the best. I'm sure you got your Patrick shirt on. Hey, yeah. We're homers. We're homers for our guys. But, I think at the end of the day, he's having success. He's been one of the best quarterbacks in the league this year, running, throwing, making decisions, ball security. And you can't take any of that away from that kid. And with how well he's done it this year. And I don't think he's going to lose any focus. I don't think that this is going to impact the game whatsoever. We're just going to go out there and we're going to play ball. We're going to worry about the Philadelphia Eagles.
And that's what you got to do, man. You got to control what you can control. And the Cowboys are coming off an overtime loss against the Jags. Our guy, Dougie P, found a way to get that big defensive stop, pick to the crib. And the Cowboys are going to probably be on edge a little bit more. It's never easy to lose an overtime game, especially a game that you think you should win.
Yeah, we're going to get their best ball.
Yeah.
I think, a lot of people, with the Eagles were excited that the Jaguars beat the Cowboys. Me, we're going to get a fired up team right now. Yeah. Coming off a loss, especially a loss like that to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shout out to Dougie P for getting a win. But these guys are going to be fired up at home. Big game on the line for both teams. So this is going to be a big one across the board.
Oh, yeah. And you can't not talk about it. It's a Christmas Eve game.
Christmas Eve, baby.
But those are always the fun ones, man. The holidays always kind of add a little bit more magic to the games, the atmosphere. At least in my mind, it does.
Oh, yeah.
You always have a little bit more family and friends around. I don't want to say distractions, but there could be more distractions for guys because they have a lot more family in town. Things aren't the routine week that they typically are in the NFL, and it's just it is what it is. I know Coach Reed always makes a big comment on the holidays being, stay focused on what we got going on in here. There's a lot of stuff that can kind of clutter your mind outside of football. He's not saying, don't be around your family or anything like that. He's just letting you know that it can become a distraction and that, we don't want anything to ruin what we got going on in the building. So just make sure you stay focused. And I think that's in every, job out there. The holidays just bring a different vibe outside of work that can have you thinking about other things. And it's you just got to make sure you focus in on the game, and especially playing on Christmas Eve. It's magical. Have you ever played on Christmas?
I played on Christmas Day. Yep. I think I played against the Cowboys on Christmas Day too. But yeah, I agree. We've already talked about this. I'm a big fan of holiday games. Can't wait for the Ghoul Bowl to get here. I'm all in favor of the holiday games. Christmas Eve is going to be special.
Yeah. I think
Happy
we
holidays,
both get the luxury of playing on Christmas Eve and on New Year's.
Oh, Mummers Day Parade in Philadelphia. Not a bad sight.
Make sure that saxophone's working, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Hit that F flat.
Let's get to you guys.
Oh, sorry.
Seahawks at the Chiefs. You guys are finally back in Arrowhead after 3 straight road games.
It feels like I haven't played in Kansas City in like a decade, man.
Let's get to the big storyline of the game. Is this Travis Kelce's revenge game with Geno Smith?
No,
a man who took your scholarship from West Virginia?
Stop it. They weren't going to offer me. Don't do this.
Who the Jets drafted ahead of you?
I also did put in there that Tyrann Mathieu was also on that list of possibilities. The Jets could have got that. Rex Ryan also told me that, but
don't bring Tyrann into this feud. This is between you and Geno.
There's no way that I'm even on.
Are you going to get a win? Is Travis
Geno
Kelce
probably
ever
doesn't
gonna
even know
beat
who
Geno?
I am. Geno doesn't even know.
Yeah,
who
because
I
he's
am,
been
man.
beating you. Listen, in order to have a rivalry, the other guy's got to win occasionally.
Fuck. All right, you're juicing it up, man. I got to get a dub against this guy, man. No, he's obviously been playing his best ball. So shout out to Geno and what he's done up in Seattle. A lot of doubters in the beginning of the season, and as he said it, baby, they wrote me off, but I ain't right back.
Yeah,
legendary line.
I agree.
Seattle's playing great. They're playing great ball right now, man.
They are.
And we'll definitely have a tough one at home, and get to see my guy Ben the Baller coming in town. We're gonna have a fun Christmas Eve game, man. Hopefully we come together. We finally put it all together, man. That's the thing where I don't think we've played our best ball yet in any game. And even the games that we did play great in, like the Bucks. Who else did we play? The San Francisco 49ers. There's still a lot that we can clean up, and with that kind of mentality, you want to be able to put that game together before the playoffs happen, so you know what that feels like, you know what that looks like, and you know what you're capable of. Well,
here's a stat line for this week's game. This season, teams after playing San Francisco, which the Seahawks just did, are 1-12 in their next week's game. You know the one team that won following playing San Francisco?
We beat the Titans after that, I believe.
That's right. So it's Kansas City.
It might not have been the Titans, but yeah, that's cool to be on that list. Be the only team on that list. San Fran's a hell of a team, and they're a physical team, so that makes sense. Teams might just be a little bit more beat up after they play the 49ers. Well, getting that run attack and their defense just flies around. Obviously, they got the defensive front and those linebackers that bring the tenacity, man. Yeah, it's a tough front to play against.
Well, it'll be a good game this week. Seahawks, I'm sure, are going to bring it against you guys. That wraps it up.
All right, now.
18th episode of New Heights is in the books.
18? It feels like we just started.
I know.
This is crazy.
Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when new episodes come out. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure to check out our official merch store at homage.com/New Heights.
You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, New Heights is a Jukes original presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Don't forget to follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show with 1S. And throughout the week, we'll have fun clips for you guys to watch. Thanks to our production crew, as always. And thank you guys for always listening. Until next week, peace. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Hey.